I'm living my life in London. I'm doing it right in London. Na 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 na. I'm living my life.
I didn't know what kind of show it was going to be, so it was a surprise for all of us, our first read-through. There's original music that was created for this. There's plans on taking it to Broadway.
Oh, fantastic,
so
yeah.
It's amazing to be a part of the very beginning of this.
So how do you like that kind of schedule? Are you a strict person with your daytime when you're home? Or do you let it rotate? Because personally, my schedule fluctuates wildly all the time, and I've learned to sort of embrace it.
Well, I moved out there when I was 20, and so I went straight into a show 6 nights a week, and that's
Sure.
what I was conditioned to do.
Okay,
So
yeah.
for me, I would even work on my night off. I'd either fly out and do a show or do something locally.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get back to that routine because I know I've been traveling since 2008 on the road after America's Got Talent and then more after Drag Race. So just to be home and go to work and come back home and go to bed and wake up in my bed is going to be something new for me for a very
Sure.
long time.
And
And I think it's the same for
same
Asia.
for me. I've been touring on Work the World for like the past year and a half, which is coming to the UK and Europe in May and June. So make sure you get
Oh,
your tickets.
fantastic.
Best show ever.
Yeah, it's a wonderful
other than RuPaul's
show.
Drag Race Live. But yeah, so I'm used to a schedule because we wake up at the same time on a bus and, eat at the same time on a bus and, get in drag at the
Yeah.
same time on a bus. And so, the schedule is the same, but obviously we're in a different city every day. So this is kind of the best of both worlds. I'm on a schedule, but I get to sleep in the same bed every day after being in a different place every single day. And,
Sure. Different time zones,
yeah,
too.
different time zones. Like you really kind of treasure, consistency and, being able to be in a routine. And I think, as humans, it's important to, have a sense of comfort.
That's great, yeah. Regularity is nice, especially when you can factor in still doing what you love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Only person that's not loving it, I think, is Evie Oddly, because she's like such a, she's like literally like, I'm just gonna walk. Like, girl, I'm just gonna walk like in a straight line, like because I can't look at these walls anymore. Like,
Oh,
I can't
okay.
just-
Yeah, and who are the other performers in the show?
Cameron Michaels and Naomi Smalls and Miss Vanjie,
Oh,
who was
fab.
supposed to be here, but she had issues with her passport, and so she was not able to make it.
But sends her love, right? And that's the important thing, yeah.
Also in the show when we're out, Coco Montrese, Kahana Montrese, Chanel, and India Farah.
Oh, terrific, terrific. And it must be lovely, too, to be spending that much time with everyone because everyone, even at DragCon, people that you want to see, that you're friends with, sometimes you don't actually see them.
Other than Derrick, all of the girls that are in the Drag Race Live show are girls that were just on Work the World with me. So
Who are you sick of?
nobody yet. I'm sick of rehearsing. Like, I'm sick of
Yeah.
that. But no, nobody yet. Like, I've really enjoyed getting to know Derrick.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of
so
fun.
that's been like a nice little piece of spice.
Yeah,
But,
sure.
I think that's, why at least us group of girls work so well together is because
Sure.
we actually do enjoy being around each other.
Right. What are some other thoughts about Vegas? Any sort of associations that you have that you
Well, I think it's important to know that, like, Derrick falls from the ceiling. I don't know if that was supposed to be a
Oh.
secret, but, like,
4 stories up.
yeah.
4 stories.
And it's not like I'm suspended from cables and I drop. I have to step off of a platform and trust that this chain motor is going to catch me. Yeah.
So what was it
something
like the
normal.
first time that you were routining that?
Well, Asia filmed it.
Well, I mean, she stood up there. She has to like walk off of something.
Yeah.
So that's
okay.
I think and it's literally like
It's taller than this scaffolding. to
yeah.
the
I mean,
floor.
it's like
Definitely.
she's up there.
Yeah.
It's
And
like 4
she like
stories.
stood up there. They were like 3, 2, 1, and she's still standing up there. And she's like, you hear this little meek voice from way in the ceiling. I don't think I can do this today. And I was like, Derrick, you'll be fine. So it took you probably what, like
5 minutes
like
at least.
5 minutes
Yeah.
at least to like do it the first time. And then she has to land on the runway, which is, like maybe 4 feet
Yeah,
wide.
I
So
was
she
gonna
doesn't have
say.
a lot of space. It's
Yeah.
absolutely insane.
Has there been any physical tasks or challenges that you've faced doing this that were sort of new and surprising?
I host the show, so I just talk.
Okay,
Like,
well, I gotta say, you're a
so-
fantastic
Thank
host.
you.
I had the pleasure of seeing the Work the World tour in Nashville.
Amazing.
Oh, lovely.
It was just amazing. It was so great, and it was nice that it was the last night of the tour, so you guys
Yeah.
got up to some hijinks
Yes.
with Evie in the trash bin and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. No, that was a season 11 tour.
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah.
Well,
But-
that was also
yeah.
wonderful. Yeah.
But yeah, no, none for me. But like, you know, several of the girls are coming out of the ceiling, coming out of the floor, lighting themselves on fire. Like it's, and I'm just like, is my zipper straight? Like I'm just trying to like live.
You're dancing too through the show.
I mean,
Don't
ish, but
discount
not
that.
like I mean, y'all really should come. Not like you and your number and Cameron. And Vanjie. Like it is there. I mean, it's serious dancing
Physical.
Yeah.
Yes.
Output of energy.
with hot
thing.
dancers.
Yes,
there you
6
go.
boys.
Hot.
Yeah, let's stress
Dancing.
that. We want to make sure we give everyone the facts. Very hot dancers.
Yeah.
Hot.
Some
Yeah.
of them are from the show Magic Mike out there.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, it's basically like we're working with strippers that know how to dance.
Yes.
It's super sexy.
Yeah, that's important. That's
Yeah.
important. So, I mean, what's not to like about all of this? Right?
And it makes us look so feminine. I love working with like very masculine, buff guys.
Yeah.
Because then we look really girly. But if we have girls on stage next to us, then it's a dead giveaway.
Oh, okay, sure. Now,
We're like,
tell
that's
me,
a man. This show is so different because we're in 6 production numbers.
Mm-hmm.
We have, I mean, from the moment the show opens to the moment it closes, there are so many times where all of us are on stage. And that's something that is so different from shows I've done.
Sure.
Because it was very host, and then here's the next act.
Right.
And here's their dancers, and then host, here's the next act.
And now it's all a lot of moving parts working together.
This, we're actually all on stage at the same time, which for me, I think is something that you have to do because you want to fill the stage out.
Sure,
So
of
there's
course.
6 queens, 6 dancers, and there's times where we're all doing a production together.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, Asia, you dance through the show because you're in those productions.
Yeah, I guess.
And there's also a whole matter, too, of the size of the stage, right? I'm sorry, it's an enormous place, so you want to fill up the space with the
Yeah, it's a
energy.
Broadway sides theater. So, and I think also one thing that Brittany did when she came to Vegas was she introduced VIP bottle service and booths to the show.
Oh, okay. So, prior to
people-
that, it wasn't...
Yeah, like she took out the front areas and put booths and had bottle service, so you feel like you're at a nightclub.
Oh, sure.
And now we have the tables in there and booths where Old School Vegas did dinner theater.
Sure,
And now
right.
people are going to be able to have bottle service at their table, and I think that it's really the new wave.
Yeah.
So that we can get the young fans in, because
Sure.
our show's at 9:30 to 11, so it's definitely a pre-party to then go out to a nightclub at midnight somewhere. Should we see if anyone has any questions?
I think that would be wonderful. yeah.
about the Vegas
I
show?
think so. Who has questions? Yes, you. What's your name?
Simone,
Hello, Simone. What's your question?
how much is it going to cost?
Good question.
Tickets do start at $50. And this is the thing with this type of theater. There's a balcony and then the main level. So honestly, there's not a bad seat in the house. I think it's probably less than 1,000 in the
Yes.
theater ish.
Oh, so
Yes.
it's intimate, even
Yes.
though it's so vast.
Yeah,
That's great.
So it's not like we're in an arena where you're not going to be able to see us. So tickets start at 50, and then it goes up from there. If you want to purchase meet and greet, we are doing a meet and greet every night after the show.
oh, great.
And there's other VIP packages you can get as well.
Now, do we have any final questions? Because we're almost out of time. You right there, come on up.
I'm Derrick, and I want to know if you include your audience like Elton John did in the Vegas show, because I want to come and I want to sit in the front row, and I want to be included in your show then.
Ooh, that's
There
that's
is
exciting.
there is definitely we can't like give away the details, but there definitely is an audience participation part of the show that is centered on one person. So yeah, so like every night, one person from the show does get invited. That's you. Okay, I'm gonna remember you. Okay. Yeah, but every night one person from the show gets invited up on stage by me, and we have some fun. So yeah, like I think that's one of probably people's favorite parts about going to the show is feeling like they're included. So yeah, absolutely.
Well, and then another concept of the show to make it interactive is that Asia's not just hosting from stage.
Oh,
She'll
okay.
also be in the audience doing things as well. And I think that's another part of it where the audience is going to feel like they're on set with us.
Sure.
And they're
Yeah.
watching it, but they're also a part of it. And I know you're gonna pick on people in the audience.
Oh, always.
You're gonna have to. And
Pick on you also.
well, I love that. Please do.
Told you.
That's perfect. Another reason to see multiple nights, right?
Yes,
Because
it's always
you never know what you're
different.
going to get.
And the main reason to see multiple nights is so the premise of the show is an episode of Drag Race, and literally every night, there is actually a mini challenge and a maxi challenge and a runway and lip syncs, and there are winners every night voted on by the audience.
Yes.
So it's literally the show is kind of different every night because different people, lip sync against different people, and somebody may win, somebody may not. So you should come a couple times because you're going to see somebody else win and somebody else lose.
Fantastic. Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing it when I'm out there for my birthday, which is Valentine's Day, if anyone wants to send cards.
Lovely.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And I want to thank both of you for
Hey.
chatting with me today.
you.
It's been wonderful. And thank all of you
Yeah, thank you
for being
guys.
here for this panel. And have a fabulous rest of day 2 of DragCon UK.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.